lakad matatag!
Terribly banned, so not going to be that option, but well, I guess it's the initial. It's the Life Stealer coming out for Tundra, one that can certainly be active in Skitter. He'll get his hand at the right time and have it connect all together, and which others are certainly, setting up for maybe not as good of results in the end. So, but the journey ahead of us, speaking of a journey ahead, Snake King, he's going to explore 5 heroes all of a sudden, and that's going to be an easy first blood for the way of Aster. It's just a matter of who wants to take it. It will be
Jakiro. Like, Jakiro is a bully, and CM doesn't do good on her own.
Speaking of Jakiro, Skitter's dead. That was all XXS initially right there with the spear, but Jakiro there to assist.
Works, actually. It's kind of reminiscent of Kunkka having his boat changed, so it wasn't just a fixed distance it had to travel, but it's not the same at all. It's like 10 times stronger than that, just because of the spam ability and what it does. The amazing thing now about Walrus Kick is that you're able to blink in, Walrus punch someone up, Walrus kick them out, and then snowball to get out to safety as well. And speaking of snowballs, it's going to be forced out of him. Siamese C is on the mid lane. Trample's going to come out, and 9 bit off more than he could chew here. Will be going down to the gank.
Yeah, Baboka going down at the bottom lane as well. Bottom lane, Saksa might be dead here. Enchant Totem. Luna was able to dodge it though, and Marcy with the get over here, disposed to make it happen, but 3-3 wants immediate revenge, chasing after another couple hits. Good salve, keeps her up a little bit longer, but not enough. Monet has another Lucent Beam in 2 seconds though. 3-3, not out of the woods yet. He's limping around, that leg is hurt.
Reinforcements.
But 3-3 staying alive, and yeah, getting the reinforcements.
Yeah, Snake King is saving the day here. Monet ends up coming out. People to consider how often you get this matchup. Primal Beast is a new hero, and Tusk is not a popular mid. This is not an expected matchup, and it's just getting worse and worse for him now. The charge in, at least able to try snowball on the side, but his own shards keep him trapped in, and the trample through, followed up by the grab from the pulverize, will make sure he dies, and now he's without a TP to get back out quickly.
Yeah, this is just going down with the rage. So Jakiro in second to smoke up elsewhere and goes mid. Now there's an easier ice path, and 9 in trouble. Has a snowball. Pulverize already committed. Baboka, speaking of commitment, unleashes used, and there's a dispose back in. 9, the shards, it's not going to matter. You got a rebound from Baboka, and the kill onto 9 once again. The struggles continue for the Tusk.
Oh man, this is, I'd say, a little bit more orderly, a little bit more exposed, especially with this. A jump in on the 33, and immediately just wipes the Brood off the map.
You know, the difference, it's really going back to the point you made earlier, even going into this, like, Aster, just, they are playing clean as a team. It seems like they're making these right decisions. Now hold that thought, because Marcy likely dead in the mid lane, left by herself, but Onslaught now going to be used by Ori. He's pissed off. He wants to kill Crystal Maid an eye for an eye. Definitely at least making that happen. And so ultimately that 2 for 1 when you...
The Luna one began. It's not a hero you should be even with the Luna at this stage. You should be ahead. And speaking of things that are getting further behind...
Oh no. Good arena right there just to secure it. Also keep out supports from helping 3-3 and XXS. He'll just TP to the bottom lane because
Luna
trying to make more happen and save the Luna. But I think Monet stays alive and Saksa cannot commit for the kill. He has to turn around, only going to result in death.
Which is a dangerous way to play. XXS is going to be the vanguard at the beginning here, but he has the Blink Dagger to get out. Doesn't use it quick enough. Does throw down the arena though. That can minimize casualties. However, Aster look ready to fight. Macropar come down on the side. Moving in now, Fissure onto 2, slowing them down, and follow-up stunts are good from Saksa. Tundra, they just want out of here. Minimum casualties if they can. Snaking is going to be first to fall, but he might not be the last. Ori getting a little bit overextended in this area. Now Skitter's going to turn around, forcing the BKB out. Aster may have gotten a bit greedy here. Second kill now going the way of Tundra. The rest of Aster in retreat.
All right.
About this. After such a good fight, and now Aegis in their hand, they want to brawl.
But a double damage rune just bottled up by Primal Beast in the meantime, and it looks like they are lining up for a clash. There's the initiation, the Infest Bomb out, the quick kill on Jakiro.
Things coming out.
And that might be the end of it. Well, maybe not KP. They find Baboka. No, not going to chase.
Oh, they found a big one. Monet. He hasn't got the BKB yet. It's still coming out, and I think they realize it. It's going to come in just in time, so he should be able to stand and fight. BKB gets activated. Mars with the arena coming down. The Eclipse full up as well to turn around. Shaker taken out. 9 down as well. Lifestealer left alone in the middle of a mess. And what a timing. That BKB arrived pitch perfect there and leads to Aster turning the fight.
It really did. Skitter locked down. The Aegis already used, and Skitter is likely to fall. The Rage going to keep alive a little bit longer. He doesn't have an Infest, though. He's got me with the armlet play. There we go. And Skitter, is he actually getting out of here? Onslaught in 5 seconds for Primal Beast. Oh, the Ice Path connects, and there's the Spear follow-up. And the shield play ability. And speaking of Hope XXS, can they get him?
They go locked down. Monet's coming, though. They've got Eclipse. He might be baited into a fight that could be very bad here. Echo Slam is going to be committed. XSS standing his ground. And Monet, yeah, he pressed the button. The turnaround's going to come and punish him now. Snowball saves the day. BKB forced out Monet. They'll at least take out the Shaker, but XSS unable to stand, and Monet has to run.
Yeah, Monet's like, I'm out of here. We got the Earth Shaker, but with everyone here, I need to get the hell on out. So, with the 1-for-1, good rotation for
as long as they are getting the lion's share of the gold.
It's a 5-player smoke from the side of Aster. They're heading top lane, and they're heading right into the arms of Tundra. Skidder. Ooh, he's got a fist in 7 seconds. The onslaught opening. Now the pigs come out. They realize what's going on. Meanwhile, Primal Beast a whiff, though. However, the reaction from Mars coming out with the arena by him. They locked onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker's dead. Or the BKB. He's running after Skidder. He wants to pummel him. He's going to start pummeling him into the ground. And Monet here to assist with the damage. Her BKB's already been used, but it doesn't matter. The cleanup from Aster is here. The 5-for-0. They will take that. We're going to farm the jungle. We're going to 5-player smoke. And now all of a sudden, Aster has perhaps the upper hand. As their 5-player smoking down the mid lane, pings are coming out. Tundra is aware that's a possibility. XXS, here we go, KP.
Jumping in. Arena is thrown out. Eclipse fall up as well. The charge through comes out from Ori. They force the buyback out the CM straight away. BKB's used. Magic Immunity now gone. Tundra need to get out fast. Snowball is going to reset temporarily here, but 9 without a target and without a save will be screaming 9 all the way to an early death.
Well, considering that commitment, Roshan, he still has a good chunk of life. He's not dead just yet.
9.
Commit.
Oh no!
The arena initiation, no, XSS jumps in. Yeah, he goes into the back lines instead. They get the kill to Roshan. The Radiant actually gets the kill. The Aegis is picked up by Tusk at the last second. He goes down, but will be coming back up as a result. But it's still looking pretty good for Aster, I gotta say. Yeah, Tusk is dead again. And the initiation from XXS was beautifully timed with that arena. And despite the Aegis being snatched and even the Roshan kill, it just doesn't matter, KP. Aster, that's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, Aster played that pretty damn well, actually. Things looked a little bit dicey when XSS goes in for the initiation, and 9 makes a good choice to just counter that initiation with his own initiation. Split and fighting 2 different fights where they're already underwhelming in comparison to the counterparts on the other side. Aster are able to take 2 separate fights and come out ahead in both, and Tundra are looking like they're going to come out behind in this game. Frisbee Lord has entered your base. All hail Frisbee Lord.
Oh my god, those towers melting. Now they're going for the ancient. Yeah, that ain't happening. The initiation, the onslaught going in for Primal Beast before distraction and anything. Luna in the back lines, though. She has that sidekick buff, remember, as well helping. Tusk has the infest inside of him. There's the Echo Sign that kill the Primal Beast, but Monet still standing his ground. He's got a Satanic. He's feeling still very healthy, and the Ancient currently at half-life. So Tundra is the last stand right here of sorts, but it just is going to be too little, too late, it feels like. Monet going for the Tusk kill, now go back to the Ancient, and that should all but do it. A buyback. But it's just, I mean, well, they are going to try. Valiant effort here from Tundra to keep alive, actually. Monet, though, says, all right, I'll go for the hero stand, get a little bit more farm out of this. Gonna kill 9 despite losing his teammate. Ultra kill, why not? And there's the official GG.
Yeah, they're like, well, okay, we can't kill the Luna. Let's just kill the Jakiro, and then we get a morale boost because this one is done. Aster, dominant display to take the first at this best of 2. That ticks a box I was concerned about. It's like they need some sort of bursty hero, maybe like a Sven. Ursa definitely kind of fills that role. Love the pick to say, because if you're Enigma without Eidolons, what are you?
I'm gonna turn around right there at the uproar. They're manning out. This feels like somebody might be dying right here. Who's gonna be? Baboka? Okay, well, he's Baboka?
Eat a tree? Okay,
just got collapsed. Back to the creep wave and gonna continue that early farm.
The duality of disruption. You can interrupt XSS getting CS, you can keep him out of position. But when you go to jump him, that's just a target for Splinter Blast, and that's why that ended up being an even exchange, is because in a situation where you shouldn't have maybe a counter target, it's only Skidder on top of the brew, you've got illusions as well, and what on earth just... All right.
What's that?
Even speed than Baboka.
Like he just walked up and smacks a Curry. He's like, "Thank you very much. I'll take this, and I'm gonna keep going on my way." I mean, that was the gloves. The gloves were on that courier, by the way. So that's even a pretty big kill. No, he is dead.
He's alive. He's just like, because he just does this, and then he walks around, and he could probably deny himself to the tower if he does this right. Okay, maybe not. But still, like it's so much time wasted for Baboka. Meanwhile, look on the lane. 33's just been.
If you want to fight, let's fight. Unfortunately, cannot connect with his Aether Remnant, but still, he survives.
Yeah, he's like, I can do subpar abilities too. Big difference between Coil and Aether Remnant usage there, though. One misses, whoop-de-doo, the other misses. What do I now do for quite a while? Well, Ori's going to try to get active bot lane. Black Hole doesn't connect on Ori, though. He was trying to connect onto both here. XSS staying alive for the time being. Lose your through. They get the kill on Enigma first, and Ori might turn it into a double. Either way, a better exchange for Aster.
Oh, and he picks up the courier on the way, adding insult to injury right there. Yeah, I mean, you understand what 3-3 was going for. That's definitely one of those unfortunate situations, and do the bottle trade-off right here with the TP in middle lane, by the way. They're killing the Wyvern. They capitalized. Tundra realizing Bucks, of course, bought him, so they'll collapse.
Oh, they know about the Shaker. They saw the courier.
Going in with the Echo Slam. Nine,
gone.
Get the kill.
Now, punishment the other way. I think Saxa knew what was going to happen for doing this, but just happy to keep poor little XXS's head in the mud. This hero's actually not bad against Pot. Like, you can't phase shift away from the Remnant. If the Remnant comes out, the moment you reveal, you're insta-stunned. Just like this poor little Primal Beast, but looks like they won't commit onto him. They respect the tier 2 tower. However, in the mid lane, counter-attack coming out here. Primal split just in time, and Skidder should have been farming. Instead, he's going to get farmed.
Yeah, they were worried about a response at the bottom lane, but what they needed to be worried about is the gank in the middle. That is a big kill on Ursa. As we're just talking about with the Battle Fury pickup, his farm's accelerating. Our first Primal split use. And now Snake King is also caught out. Ori gonna secure this one, puts the Dream Coil down, and a couple more auto attacks later. Makes it happen down here. Down south, yeah, 3-3. The Black Hole, I don't know about this one. He wants the kill, but at what cost? He wants to live as well. Do they have a stopper? They do not? Okay, he's out.
Okay, so that looks like, or do I stop the Enigma that could grab multiple heroes in the Black Hole? Now you have to choose.
Well, they got to think about Tundra stopping the Roshan attempt from happening. They scan it out. They know this is happening. They're going in. Saxa going fast. Oh, but the Ori initiation. And now Saxa, he's running backwards. You do see Baboka charging in. 3-3. Puts some Alpha Stuns out. But, Fear onto the Void Spirit. Going to be disrupted, though. Nine's fine. So far, Primal Beast, the only one dead. Black Hole, again, not ready. Down for 80 more seconds. Lifted up onto the puck. But he's fine. Yeah, trying to protect their teammates' success. There's that Primal split. And now the go time for Aster. But Ursa kiting away. The Wraith Pact towed him down. 3 seconds left. It is just going to run out of duration. Lift up on Ursa. This fight, not really truly initiating yet. Both teams very timid. But Ursa, is this the time? No.
They've got Roar in one. They've got Roar in one. Okay, they can't. The Shaker's on the side. Re-jump in here. On the lone Druid, in trouble to cut through, but saving grace there? No. Cold Embrace will not keep him alive. LD goes down, and Tundra getting more and more out of these fights the longer they go on. Saxa still somehow miraculously living. Will go down finally. Ori being brought low. Ursa baited in somewhat, and the Pulverize does come out to counter him. Loser up through, and the Witness Curse used. Ursa killed off by his own teammates. Disruption is safe for a moment, but the follow-up damage will be able to finish him off. Ori.
The fight continues.
He's alive. Not for long, though. Will fall. XXS, still very tanky, but neglected and ignored. Without the Primal split, they seem to just not see him as a threat. Their mistake to make as Ori plows through. Triple killed. Now a fourth. For the third time in a row, he commits the coil onto the SD.
Great catch from Ori. Just as you're talking about how they're sticking together too much, there was a bit of isolation there for the Void Spear. Ori tried to capitalize.
Two.
But, there's the jump.
He fights them. Discuss. Reset. But what can they do with this? Breaky, I mean, this is a good start to the fight, but can they follow it up?
Well, that bear is still well alive. Primal Beast, not so much. He is going to be locked down by the Malphus. The bear trying to run away. Savage Roar, but they're just going to lock it down to the point where it's just dead. Resummon, of course, coming out from an A, but absolutely.
Ivory is going to be participating in this bot battle. Skidder is leading the way. If he can find Siamese Seed to open up, that's perfect because there's going to be no Winter's Curse, and he gets the prime target. We'll hunt through looking for more. Breaky. Do they do it? Black Hole's going to come out. 33 connects into the bear, but not the main bear. Monet still unleashing the beast, able to move forward and turn around on the Skidder here. Bear on bear action, yet Skidder looking like he should come out ahead. Force out the enrage, yours as well being used, and Pulverized turned around upon the 33 Enigma. But Ursa at the end of it is left alone without a team, and without a team, he is nothing.
Yeah, they're not going to commit to a further kill, though, especially with Void Spirit joining the party a little bit late, but earlier when they killed that Wyvern. Forgot to mention that in the previous fight, but Skidder, they see XXS, they're going in. Can they kill him before the split? No, he gets lifted up. And he goes through with the bash, however, the save with the Cold Embrace, never mind, he's dead when it's all said and done. There's the save, though. This time, onto the Ursa. Disruption going to be used. Fear on out. Ursa, he's got that erase out, turns around. That's the bear he wants to kill. Going toe-to-toe with Monet's bear, and the bear is going to fall. The resummon coming up pretty quickly. The onslaught in from BO2. 3-3, pops his BKB, going for Black Hole. No, not yet. As Skitter with the beatdown, they take out the Primal Beast. 3-3 still has that Black Hole. Curse still available for the Wyvern. Again, that's that chess play, and right now it's favoring Tundra.
Second bear is going to go down, though, and that is
doesn't get a bash there. That's actually more unlucky than lucky at that point. So, you know, happen to have that tool. Obviously, you're ready to come online, engage, and make the play happen for the lockdown to get that kill, because you are right. If he stays alive, maybe a different story. Speaking of staying alive, XXS trying here, but there's the Ursa once again following it up. As soon as the Cold Embrace goes down, so does the Panda in this season. And this matchup itself is top net worth and clearly the big factor as to why Tundra has a lead, and he's going to be lifted up in the air. Once again, XXS, though, he's going to get locked down himself. The Cold Embrace yet again comes out, but the Black Hole from 3-3 going to be used, committing for it. He ain't being stopped. The Curse ain't stopping him. And the stun after the fact, XXS, he can't get the split off. The lockdown is just too much to handle, and now Skitter's really going ham, but BO2 has to respect that. Instead, he'll go south and secure the kill onto the puck. That's the bigger one anyways.
Yep, it really is the bear war. It begins how all bear wars do. They sniff each other, they don't like what they smell, and they attack, and now they're attacking more. Lone Druid found on the back line. Stun comes out, courtesy of the rock throw from Primal Beast. Buybacks now commit to try and turn around, but Skitter able to efficiently stay in this one. Commit with the bash to come out. 9 brought low, but saved by the disruption, and Monet in a little bit too deep here. 9 will live.
That's a
but the
Bear
Lord will not. In fact, the Lord of all bears will keep on chasing. Skitter is unassailable in this game.
This swift blink, I mean, you just see, he's just a zoom boy right here. You are not running away from the bear. The troubles earlier of not being able to sit on targets is
because of the Tornado Panda. Because you can either Tornado Skitter up or Dispel him with the Dispel magic. And that might give you enough time, because if the overpower's not there, you're not guaranteed to get bashed. The problem is Skitter has double BKB, and Skitter wants food, and he's found it. More bear on bear action, Cold Embrace to try and save the day. But I hesitate to dream of a world in which a Brewmaster does not die here.
It's just rinse and repeat, the same thing over and over again. The Cold Embrace comes out, it just doesn't matter. He cannot get it off. Down goes the Primal Beast. He's out for 90 seconds. That's a dieback. And you think, oh, that's all right. That would be dieback as well. There's the Aeon Disc we talked about, but it's popped, and now he's very... This isn't TI. They've already gone in and finished this game, right? Where now it's, you know, they're playing very, very, very safe. You know, really want to make sure it's understandable. Lots of the line here. But yeah, Tundra, it just seems like all they need to do is just kind of, well, pretty much this. Just run at them, kill the bear. The Cold Embrace coming out, going to save him for the time being, but we've said that before, and he's dead. The onslaught on the back lines. Primal Beast doing what he can to pulverize, but the Black Hole immediately. There's the Curse onto the Void Spirit. Actually, Void Spirit's taking a good amount of damage. Will be lifted up, though, and eating that cheese, he's fine, good to go. KP, they want the Spirit dead.
Skitter's being kited. It's 7 seconds till the Aegis runs out. They know this as well. They've calculated for it. That's what they're waiting for. If they can time this perfectly, it's going to be so close. Skitter, he's still alive. Aegis is gone. And the bear is dead. Skitter chases even deeper, tries to commit. The roots are coming out, but he cannot lifesteal through. A beautiful Surgic strike by Aster. Timed it perfectly. But that was scary.
In the end, yeah, I was thinking for a second, okay, maybe they are just this far ahead where they're going to still win this anyways. But no, again, the timing was there for Aster. But now Tundra, they've reset. They got the puck depth for 60+ seconds. Going to force a buyback, if anything. Ursa ready to go back in. That Abyssal Blade lockdown. There's the Brewmaster jump, the stun. He is going to be able to get out the Rival Split, though. We see the Dagon coming into play, by the way, that Void Spirit. Just picked up. XXS tied away with the split, but will it be enough? Hits on Void Spirit. There's a disruption. Immediate save. Skitter now turning his attention back to the little Brewlings there. 3-3 in the back lines. He does have a Black Hole now. It actually just came back up. So be aware of that possibility. Yeah, they're really keeping it alive. Brewmaster coming back together, though, and here's that initiation from BO2, but now Brewmaster, he's dead, and he's out for 80. Ori not buying back during all of this. Very much so worth highlighting there.
Yeah, at that stage, the split's already been committed. There's nothing left to do. Like, that was your Brew call. Detail, by the way, that was an aggressive full stuff coming out. They pushed him off of the high ground. At that stage, they were doing everything to keep him alive. And now the jumping comes through. Echo Slam committed. Wyvern gone. Instantly blink of the eyes. And access to the base now obtained for Tundra. They intend to park themselves here. No need to run away fast, because Aster are the ones who have to hesitate.
Yeah, I mean, both the Brewmaster and the Wyvern, they do have buybacks. They're waiting for that prime time. Is it now? Looks like maybe Brewmaster, he'll use his. The Bear, just getting stuck in place. Manages to get it out. Just barely does Monet. He does have a resummon, worst case, but keeping that one alive. Skitter, he's slowed, though.
Stop a buyback, though. It's like you need something for this. They know they can't commit on Nurse because he has the refresher. Instead, they're going to be committed upon Monet, saved by the Cold Embrace. Black Hole does get forced out. Only on a Baboka, though. The follow-up looking good. Winners goes to count this out and trying to keep Monet alive and get him away. Tries to just go to his true form, but the Black Hole follow-up connects onto the Lone Druid. Monet is going to go down, dead for 100 seconds. He does at least have the resummon, but he doesn't have the goal for the buyback. And Tundra will know it, because if he did, it would be committed. Instead, they can commit to the base and look to turn this into a win.
It's crazy that Tundra isn't able to truly finish this just yet, though. Props to Aster for hanging in here some way, somehow. But it does seem like the end may actually be near this time. The Cold Embrace of Dagon, there's the nuke for the dieback onto the Brewmaster. And now Puck, can he escape out of this? The Aeon Disc going up, keeping him alive for the time being. Buyback from Shadow Demon on the other side to really go beeline and finish this game now. But yeah, I mean, again, credit to Aster for making this take forever. They are certainly the delay masters, but I think Tundra may have their opening now.
Oh, man. And LD, LD could have equipped the Philly Stone. It's just sitting there, not being used. He's still not able to buy back. They know it. The Park gets caught out. Echo Slam to close him out. Double buyback now as the Lone Druid finally has the Moolah together to fight. Yeah, this is like a hesitant cat finally sitting on your lap. But now that it's comfortable, it's not leaving. You can hear that pussy purr because Tundra are feeling pretty content now. Bear gets caught out. Lone Druid, he just summoned that as well. So no Bear for 70 seconds. That is going to be Megas, and Tundra might even just try to end the game.
Yeah, well, I think they've been trying to end the game for the last 20 minutes. It's just Aster's been very stubborn about it. Let's just put it that way. But the Dagon nuke again, and there you go. It is actually official now. GG's come out, and Tundra will take game number 2, and they split the series here in this best of 2. Their first one of the day. So certainly a much better performance from them. Aster.
Right.